insignificant things signify nothing to no one.
Far insignificant.
Will not matter to anyone or anything. The things you did, the words you said, the impacts you made, for good or for bad, big or small, to realize that it all means nothing beyond itself.
Okay, so there are some strange videos I found online, and I need to talk to you about it. But first, look at this clip. A clip from a movie called Ants. It begins with an ant in a therapy session. And this ant kept on complaining about his life, and then came to the conclusion that he is insignificant.
You serious?
And it is not just this clip. There is this video that has about 10 million views, and what this clip does is that it tries to calm your worrying and anxiety by telling you that you're not important, your actions have no impact, you're completely insignificant. But first you need to understand, what does insignificant really mean?
It is a transparency that nobody looks through, a letter that nobody will ever read, not only because it is written in a language spoken by none, and not only because it is enclosed in a bottle that will never be opened, but also, and above all, because nobody ever will recognize it as a letter.
So, are we really insignificant? From an empire building giant structures that to this day scientists are not sure how they were built. To an empire full of revolutionary thinkers that changed the way we think about mathematics. Through the idea of proof, they showed that math isn't just about performing calculations, but a way of understanding and testing the reality of the world around us. To a great empire that expanded from the West to the Far East, achieving advancements in all categories of life, and translating hundreds of thousands of works by multiple authors around the world, and famous ones like Galen, Hippocrates, and Aristotle. Some of these translations are the main reason that these authors' works survive to this day. Standing at the shores of the ocean in Morocco or Spain, looking at the horizon thinking that this is the edge of the world. To an empire going beyond this said edge of the world, sailing the seas and turning steam into power. Making different types of machines and factories for mass production. With great scientists who formulated the laws of motion that helped us understand how objects move on Earth. And others with great contribution to different fields. To just few years ago, looking at the edge above us. Space. And going beyond this edge once again, landing on the moon. To us now, pointing our telescopes at a spot that was dark and out of the way of light pollution from the surrounding stars. A location that seemed empty in the sky. But what it seemed was not what it was, as it allowed us to yet go beyond another edge to watch the entire universe 13.4 billion light years ago evolve and change in front of your eyes. A photograph of our universe at its infancy, a mere 3% of its current age, enabling us to look back at the beginning of space and time. On the scale of this universe, we are smaller than we can readily comprehend, but we do have the capacity to wonder, to question, to explore, to investigate, and to imagine. We are not like atoms or specks of dust in the universe. Our standing in this universe is not insignificant but considerable. A Muslim may say, "Didn't God command the angels to bow for us? Didn't He promise us the inheritance of the earth and the heavens? Didn't He say of us, 'We have bestowed blessings on Adam's children and carried them over land and sea. We have provided them with good things and exalted them above many of our creatures.'" Nor are we atoms or specks of dust in relation to the universe. If we consider our bodies only, we may well be like grains in the wide, spacious world. But don't we contain this universe in and comprehend it with our minds, realizing its laws and defining the orbits of its planets and stars? So, what do you think? Are we really insignificant? The astronauts who landed on the moon ascertained that all our calculations and designs have been true and accurate. Doesn't this indicate that insofar as our spirit is concerned, we are larger than the universe and that we contain it? Man, then, is of great standing and importance. He comes from the Spirit of God. His deeds necessitate accountability. You deem yourself a tiny body while the great world is within you contained. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe. I constantly upload new videos on different topics.